Hey everyone, ZeroJD here with the XBLA Fans channel. I'm here to give you a quick taste of, and I'm hoping I'm saying this correctly, Ruvato Original Complex, a hack and slash game where you are playing as this girl, Ria, on the right side, the tall girl with the like the cyborg arms and katana. She's actually part cyborg now. It doesn't start out that way. You're on a mission to, I believe, secure this doctor who has been doing research into the brain and mechanical stuff. I won't get too far into it. It's very a sort of Ghost in the Shell sort of plot about copying a human brain, and that's not the actual human, that's just a copy, and so on and so forth. They may touch on this in the story, but he dies, the group that you work for disbands, but before all that happens, you actually run into this little girl here, and she's in a coma. You take her to the side, not wanting the corporations to get a hold of her. However, after disbanding, the people from that original group, or part of that original group, track you down and kidnap her, almost murder you. You get a cyborg body, and then you set out to save this little girl. Actually, I think the person who almost kills you isn't part of the original group. That kind of original group still seems to be together, even though they claimed they disbanded. But anyways, the sort of hack and slash part of it has been pretty fun. So your character has some abilities. Hold on, let's actually kind of go into where I am now. I've done the first area here, and I'm going to start the second chapter here. But I've enjoyed the combat. Here we go. So this is Yura. She was actually your friend, sort of like Oracle from like Batman at the beginning of the game. And apparently she's actually a corporate spy who stayed behind with the other group that quote unquote disbanded. But anyways, like that. They talk, blah, 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 blah. She has cat ears. But yeah, very sort of Ghost in the Shell feeling from the sort of character looks. I actually really like it. I love me some Ghost in the Shell. We're going to actually just go ahead and skip this. But this is me here. As you can see, I have 2 health. I can take 2 hits before I am dead. I can attack. So my attacks right now do 1 pip of damage. If we get over, when we see an enemy, they'll have a number above their head. If I kill that enemy, a counter will come up on the top, a sort of combo counter, and if it says 2, I then do 2 hits of damage, and every enemy I kill adds to that, which is really cool because you can get on a streak and just be wiping the floors with enemies. You'll also see at the bottom right, I have abilities. I can slow, and that uses some of it there. It's actually from parts that you get from murdering dudes and all that kind of stuff. Slow is really, really good. Burn sounds like it'd be pretty good. But like I said before, I've liked the combat. I like the idea you are rewarded for being aggressive and stuff like that. I can dash. I can really dash. However, this game has platforming that is almost calling it broken would be almost generous. So the first 20 levels of this game was this. And then getting to an area where you can actually fight. So we're going to slow them here. So I'm going to pause there. So you saw that 2 come up. So now if you watch their health, I'm doing 2 damage. I can also block, and then I can also parry. There we go. The issue is, between these fights, is that awful platforming. I've actually fallen to my death multiple times, and 20 levels straight of it is too much. Get rid of you. There we go. And then that's a level. They aren't super long. It's just that the platforming is terrible. It's not happy that I hung around at the beginning of it and took a little bit. Here we go. This is the guy we were talking about earlier. He will ramble on about how like humans have reached a pinnacle of where they're at. They need to ascend, blah, blah, blah. Very Ghost in the Shell. And almost like, what was that movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger and the clones sort of thing? That if you are like, if you copy yourself and then put it in the body and then wake up alongside the body and look at yourself, you have like a mental breakdown sort of thing. And of course, he's saying that once a person is copied into a mechanical body, it's no longer the same person because from that instant, the experiences are different and so on and so forth. It's actually pretty good, again, in the sci-fi sort of sense. But apparently he was experimenting on the little girl who is also his daughter, which again is a no-no. Oh, okay, so maybe she had so maybe the daughter had a disease and all of his research was to save the daughter sort of thing. But again, like, well, we've just started the what is this? 2nd level here, and it's exactly the same as the first, and it's just going to be the exact same way. I'm going to kill this little robot dog. And then, like, I wish that it was just arenas and not this platforming, because between it, my combo goes down. I would much prefer, like, just rooms or hallways with enemies that I can just quickly dash between, get a giant combo, and just really, really just wipe the floor with dudes. Got him. There you go. Got to be there. And then once in a while, we do get those cutscenes, but they are pretty far between. The first boss wasn't terrible. I just ran up behind her, like, slowed her, and then just beat her in the head with my sword. I could actually knock her out of some of her attacks, which was nice. So I have a little square around my health. If I block too much, we're actually gonna... All right, so if I go over here and I can just do that, a little part of it will get erased. So again, very much wanting you to be aggressive in your tactics. I know I said that the platforming is terrible. The only reason I am doing well at it is because I had to go through 20 levels of it. It's just maddening. It doesn't feel good. It makes you fight enemies on very small platforms, and it's incredibly samey. Like, the only real difference between this... Hey there, buddy. Between this and the last level is this one's blue. I also want to know how we got up here. All right, cool. So if I take one more hit, I'm gone, but I think I will be okay. Stun you guys real quick. There we go. I really like hack and slash or action games that, like, reward you for being aggressive. Even I played some shooters that are like that, where if you're close to an enemy, you get a power boost. There was this one, I don't remember what it was. I think it was I made a video of it recently. Oh, well, I made it. Where if you stay near the enemy's bullets, you actually get, like, powered up, and that's how you get your specials and stuff like that. And it was really fun. It was a little punishing, but it was, like, exhilarating to be like, no, I have to stay near these guys if I want to be rewarded for my hard work. Get rid of that, like, mecha bear. More cutscene. This guy is evil because he wears his jacket on his shoulders. He also has a very classic evil pose sort of thing. The doctor killed himself. He left behind, like, a little chip sort of thing. We haven't fully decoded it yet. My main character here is the sort of classic idiot with technology. I got sent a file and I deleted it multiple times in a row. Let's see what I got here. Let's do fire and see how that works out. There we go. We'll hop over here. You have no idea how many times I have fallen to my death because of this platforming. Oh boy, I'm moving fast. Going around, going around. I like how it does flash one attack for a few seconds there. Uh-oh. All right, we're good. Yep, off we go. Now imagine that just continually happening for 20 levels. And then getting to a platform and fighting maybe 3 enemies, and then it happening again, and then again, and then again. Hi there. Oh, made it. He will grab the sides. And you can, again, you can hold the dash button to get a... Wow, you guys have a big old wind-up, don't you? You're adorable. Gotcha. There is an achievement for getting, like, a big old combo of, like, There you go. Oh, I got hit. Nope, dead. But I think you get the idea. I am Zero JD. This is the XBLA Fans channel. It is a real pity about the platforming because the combat's fun. It's rewarding when you get the high combos and you are literally just slashing down a whole bunch of enemies. You can't move when you're you can't really like move while you're attacking, but you get a good step when you are attacking, and you can like attack any other way. The parry is really generous actually. But yeah, like the biggest glaring issue with this game is the platforming.
See ya.